Hi everyone, IJ here. So, I'm with you guys because we're now in the month of July, and that's another Camp NaNoWriMo month. And I mentioned before that somehow I can't seem to stay away from the NaNoWriMo events, so I think I can almost say with certainty that my writing is seasonal and dependent on NaNoWriMo to some extent, because I know for sure that come the months of April and July, that's the camp months, and then the actual National Novel Writing Month of November, I will be there participating. There's something about it that motivates me to write, and of course, as you all know, that I write in my own way, not according to NaNoWriMo's standards and word standards. I'm nowhere near there. I just take my time and go step by step. And that is what I have been doing. So today is Thursday, July the 8th, and for the last 8 days, it's the evening now, but during the afternoons, I have been writing. So I'll share a brief update with you of how far I have reached with book 2 in my search series. Book 1 is already available on Amazon. It's entitled Rounded Soul, a True Poetry Story. And this book 2 that I'm working on will be the sequel. So let me move to my NaNoWriMo account quickly and show you the words that I did. Alright, so I set myself a goal of only 4,123 words, and I think that was based off of how far I'd reached. I was nearly at page 70, and I wanted to see how many words I would need to take me to page 100 so as to ensure that book 2 is a little bit bigger than book 1. And did some new math and came up with 4,123, and I have about 25%, a quarter way there. I'm at 1,033 words so far. And let me show you quickly. July the 1st, 183 words done. July the 2nd, 151. The 3rd, 168, 4th, 138, 5th, 144, 6th, 57, 7th, 111, and today in the afternoon, 81 words. So I'm pretty happy with that. If you look on the path, the progress path, I'm more or less right along that path. So what it means as well is that it has taken me over the 10,000 words, 10K mark for book 2. Book 1 was less than that, and so book 2 I've gone over 10K, and so I'm pretty happy with that. I got all the badges for updating. First day, second day, 7 days in a row, and I even got a badge for reaching 10K, because I'm tracking that in another setup in NaNoWriMo. I'm tracking that 10K mark, and I'm at 10,210 over 12,000 that I thought that book 2 would have been initially. So that's the update. Book 2, I'm at let me go across. I'm actually updating some contents here. That's another thing. Remember I told you guys that pretty much what you call it, type in a formatted book state. So wherever I am, I can simply print as is in a book format, because I pretty much have the edited pages and formatting all set up as I go along. This particular one, so far I have about maybe 23 poems. The last one was about 25 poems. But let me talk a little bit about what this one represents. I don't think I've shared that with you guys before. I continued with the format of having these little intros, little stories, if you may, which introduce the poems. And in this particular book too, there are more stories, and they're all true aspects. So, but I don't really regard them as full short stories, so I still refer to them as anecdotes. So anecdotes are there. The poems are in this one as well. And also in this one is a bit of dialogue. There's a bit of dialogue in there which was missing from the last one. And it's interesting because the book is written in first person, being true. So the dialogue really, it's a general dialogue. So therefore one of the the characters, well, I shouldn't really say characters because it's not a fiction novel, but definitely I'm speaking on behalf of myself. So I'm one person, one half of the dialogue, the other half is general, could be others, without naming specific characters. So you'll see that when the book comes out and you get it for yourself. It's pretty interesting. So the dialogue is there, the short stories are there, the anecdotes are there, and I've also introduced a little bit of scripture in some parts. The scripture is there as references only. I haven't really attempted to interpret scriptures, so it's not of a religious content of any part, save and except that the scripture references are there. But in a sense, the stories, the anecdotes, the poems, they could relate to what is said in the particular scripture without necessarily explaining or seeking to interpret the scripture. So that's all there. Missing so far in this book, and I'm not saying that it's going to be totally missing, I may add it at the end, it's just that I haven't gotten to it, is the journal aspect of the book. I had that in the first one, and I particularly like the journal aspect where I had some prompts, because it allows the reader to kind of identify with what is said in the poems, which is what I want them to do, because the poems are really personal, but I'm hoping that each reader can take away something from it, some experience that they may have had that relate to what I have said, and then they, using the prompts, they can then join in and make it even more personal by writing down their own experiences. And that was my hope or intention with the first, and I probably will add and try to add some kind of some aspect of that as well in the second to conclude the series. So there you have it, and I hope you guys have been working on your projects. I hope maybe you have joined in the NaNoWriMo, seeking to do whatever you're doing, writing, editing, whatever part of the process you're at. if you're just an observer and watching others' videos like myself, because I watch quite a lot of the videos of my subscribers and persons I've subscribed to. Whatever state of you're at, I wish you well in your endeavors. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video and the comments. Bye.